broken and inconsiderate, insecure, a soul like me is gonna save the world. I don't know. Actually, I have plenty of solutions, some of which the NATO, United Nations quickly rejected as the president of the organization at the time, Ban Ki-moon, the Secretary General of is pretty much hired by the central banks, but he wanted to make a difference, and his proposal was immediately attacked, and it was defeated. Well, not while still being passed. Actually, it never passed. It was defeated immediately, and though they were listening, they really didn't want to, because none of those wealthy motherfuckers want to change how the world is. And they were not talking just about the wealthy motherfuckers. We're, we're talking about the 13 families. The Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs, the Morgans, the Chases, the Stanley, the Carlyle Group, by the way, are the biggest fucking mercenary private security forces on the planet. They're, they they spearheaded some of the more atrocious atrocities in the warring states, on the warring areas of Iraq, Afghanistan, Middle, pretty much everywhere in the Middle East, where they overthrew the guy in power by claiming they're terrorists, spreading terrorism and terroristas and terror plots, and the blowing up of the three towers. Don't get twisted. It's three. It's not just two. Why was it destroyed? Because the owner decided not to, and he had a hand in funding the actual fuckers, helped by the FBI to bring the towers down. Well, that's about enough of it for that, and we're gonna get into some of the Amanagawa, or the coalition of the youth. I would like it to spread not just in Asia, but as well in the Americas, North America, South America, of course in Africa, in our homeland, in the Middle East, in Europe, Australia, Antarctica, Arctica, wherever fucking people are, there's fucking Russia, wherever it can spread, and we're probably gonna be labeled as terrorists, even though we're trying to help people out. But you can't really defeat that, or you can't really. People are gonna roll their eyes and gonna see us in costumes, or not. No, I'm not gonna be in a costume. Fuck that shit. We are gonna take the real out of the superhero community, the real life. We're gonna take that out, and we're just gonna be fucking super, just like the young heroes. I'm just gonna repeat what you said. We're gonna take that fucking real life superhero crap, and we're gonna make it actual reality. Hopefully, by in 50 years, we're gonna be space pirates trekking the other planets, interstellar travel, interplanetary trips, spatial discoveries. Uh, we're probably gonna be a war with fucking NASA and coalitions. The joint forces of Mars, Earth, and some other planet, or some shit like that. All of that crap is happening for reals, and there's no joke about that. I'm not fucking with you. I was fucking with you in other videos, but I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with your intelligence. You need to wake the fuck up. So you could stand together and make a difference. Besides, they're in the Americas. They're preparing the by the I mean the government. They're preparing for a mass riot scale in North and South America, if not just North America. There, that's why they hired and elongated the reach of the law even more. So, because they basically took new and old recruits and gave them badges to be an imaginal, an imaginary, an imaginary like yeah, but it's so real. It's fucking ridiculous. They hired 18,000 SWAT units to fucking safeguard the cities, supposedly. And I'm not, and I didn't even mention the other 18,000 fucking regular police and security guards and the National Guard Reserve. I'm not, I haven't even mentioned them. And they basically hired young ones, young guns, train them to fucking kill the the older generations, training young guns. They're they're way better skilled. They're way better trained. They're way better funded. They're way far more superior than some of the elders, and some of them did not even face or have gone to war. They're just is just they've just amassed a ridiculous army, and even though the million organization protesting groups are intimidated by such. Why so? Because the tanks used in Afghanistan and Iraq, they've been recycled, and they've made and Trump additionally recently added $56 billion to the Defense Department. Hey, $56 billion more? Like they spent fucking 1 trillion on one fucking on the special elite um uh, the Project Aurora. They spent if it has an X and a B on the fucking thing, like it's it's a futuristic stealth bomber, and it cannot be located by the human eye, when other than the footprints in the clouds that it leaves, the footprints, the jet stream, and then they are hidden in the clouds, or if not, but I'm not sure the public is aware of Project Aurora yet. or any of its counterparts, or how NASA and Air Force has the technology to fucking just beam in any fucking territory on this planet or even in Mars in a matter of minutes, if not hours or days. Just fucking beam in or fly out there, and just like the original stealth bombers were not seen by the radar or any type of fucking sensing technology. The only reason they were heard is because that chapo, they heard the chapos. They heard the chapos coming, and when they tried to go bomb Saudi Arabia, or was it Iraq? Yes, when they stormed in Iraq, it, it the stealth bombers at the time were extremely advanced. Well, scared fucking Stone Age people with their AKs and scare the shit and just bomb the crap out of them, and then but then that Black Hawk Down is like it. They seen them, and then they got, and this was in Somalia. This other event in Somalia or in an in an African territory. Thousands of Muslims got fucking pissed, and they that's why they made that movie Black Hawk Down. See what fucking happened there. And what else is the Shigabugiri? That truth, even though it seems like fairy tales, is there's a reason why it's called the truth. Yeah. And you need to be able to understand what the fuck that is coming out of my mouth. Because I am intimately familiar with the subject as well as the training, but not with the aerospace or flight cap- capabilities. Although I am quite capable, I did not learn that yet. I have not learned the necessary, some of the other necessary skills yet, but I am on fringe of learning many more skills. Some of them I really don't want to, but there's no choice. You have to in order to survive the upcoming. But this is not to alarm the public, because the public don't give a fuck about you. What happens in the world, because they're too fucking ignorant and brainwashed with the media, blinding them with such frivolous, most indubitable, sadistic, satanic, and propagation of unreality, the sustaining of the untruth. That's also a song by Darren Gray. So, like I said before, we're gonna be taken down. We're gonna be Jedi Council. We're gonna be the preventers. We're literally going to be the celestial sphere beings, and we are going to die trying to save, help people, teaching them the methods of survival. And if the eyes don't roll like little fucking retarded motherfuckers, then I have not offended any gay people out there. No, hopefully not. I have nothing against the LGBT. I actually wanted to go help them out in the whole Pulse nightclub fiasco. That security fucker, he could have been prevented from entering that fucking place. Or and I would fucking gun him down and break his fucking limbs before he could get a fucking shot off, or even after he's shot with fucking semi-automatic. I've thrown like a ice pick on his ass or fucking just sever an artery and he just die bleeding and I will be getting the fuck away and hiding in the shadows as quickly as possible so motherfucking police won't know how to won't know how to fucking track or fucking find me or that's some shinobi mon me skill set full skill set of the art of war. Why are we discussing about the art of war? Because we are anticipating the chaos that will be ensued. You've got Duterte here in Philippines, and he declared war on terror and drugs, which is pretty fucking ridiculous. It's it's amazingly retardedly absurd because you cannot win battle against terror and drug related things. You'll be just killing off the public, the youth most likely. Those that have nothing to do with the drugs, they get involved and the fucking police are just gonna shoot them dead. They're not gonna answer, why are you here? Are you part of this? Nah, they're not gonna do that. They want to be saved the fucking paperwork. They don't want to drag your ass in fucking court or try burying you with a litigation of fucking. They want to end it right there. There's any cop, any fucking place on this planet that don't want to know your fucking business and why you were there. You're just collateral damage, pretty fucking much. As collateral damage, they don't give a fuck about. And it's gonna be written as if you nanlaban or you fought the authority, even though technically you're not carrying any type of weapon, and you're probably just played LOL or you coming or going to your house really late and they're just. I've heard they literally gunned down teens just because they thought they're doing drugs, which is fucking evil, man. Like, and top of that, you got fucking vigilantes going everywhere. By vigilantes, I mean they're fucking kidnapping and killing people and marking them as in a drug related, such as they'll mark you. First, they'll chop you, or they'll torture you, and they'll maim, they'll take your fucking fingers, and then they'll pretty much do what the neurosurgeons does to a patient, which fucking they will laser you up if they have that technology. No, they're just gonna fucking chop you to pieces after torturing you and send you in a carton paper rolled up with duct tape or bleeding there somewhere. Well, you're already dead, so it ain't gonna matter because the bad guys keep winning. That's the system I would like to change for the better. It must change. It will. It should. It must because this type of madness cannot fucking continue. Or else I'm going to be a real fucking terrorist and fucking blasting these motherfuckers. I just need to. We need to get it and step up. Step. step ourselves to that place and get into that situation where we could save lives and prevent such brutalities, tragic happenings. And that's why I've been so riled up about. And for your information, I pretty much fucking pretty much, I'll do that. Pretty much fuck it. Well, it's nice and bright in this motherfucking shit. May Allah, Kristalla, Buddha, whoever your fucking God is not real. You know you, they still pray to that. This deity of lies. Well, you can go pray to your fucking God. And, they probably sacrifice you in the name of religion. We're gonna be the real fucking peacekeepers. It's gonna end up as final execution squad. For reals, man. And I'm already getting my body in shape. Although, yes, injury. Can't really. But I'm gonna go do it regardless of that injury. It's not severe. We're gonna fucking make things happen by not shooting people up and making them afraid. We're gonna be in the shadows. So, like that guy used to say, stay in the shadows until you are needed.